last week, I posted this video on all the protests that had been happening across the world based on political reforms in different ways. This video didn't really do well. Basically, I think people are more gravitated to entertainment news rather than the reality happening around them. And this is why I will ask again, I wonder, while you are watching all the entertainment and all that, I hope you are keeping your eyes on the reality that is happening, because we are just 1.5 months into 2023 and a lot had been happening that you can't even keep up to all of them just in 1.5 months into 2023. Hello co-host, how are you doing? Welcome back to another review with Tell Assist. Today I am going to review some trending stories this week and react in my own opinion. This is including the continued Naira scarcity in Nigeria, which is a follow-up of video last week, which is here. If you haven't watched it, please click this link to watch it. And two, Beyonce 19 million pounds Dubai concert, Rihanna Super Bowl performance, the UFO, and the train derailment in America. I hope you enjoy this review. My question for you today is, when you watch American fiction movie, do you see them as merely entertainment, or do you see it as a revelation of reality in a plotted twist? Let's chat about it at the comment section, because I want to know. Don't forget that we have the timestamp line below this video in case the video seems too long for you. Otherwise, you know, I always will appreciate you watching it till the end. Obviously, if you watch it to the end, you will learn more. Almost all through this week, I was off the internet. This really helped to relax my head, because sometimes tension seems to be so much, you kind of find it hard to focus. So I took time to unwind off the internet and do something typically away without browsing the net. Now, going on to the topic of today, let's start with the Naira scarcity. Unfortunately, the Naira scarcity continued up until now, because the note, as they reported, that they will use to print the new currency is not available. So unfortunately, they have limited amount of currency they can print, so money is still scarce in the bank. Protest continues. There's this group they call the POS people that actually issues people money. I do not know how the POS people gets money when there is no money in the bank, but for you to withdraw money through the POS, they charge you enormously for offering that services to you. But how? Is it not still the bank that is issuing them this money? So with this, the question is, who is now the corrupt person? Which was one of the reasons why this money was changed, because the president believed that so many people were hoarding money that it freezes the growth and performance of the economy. They hoarded this money because they want to use those money to buy votes. Now they have cancelled some of the old notes, especially the 1,000 Naira note and the 500 Naira note. They have phased it out of use. You must deposit it in the bank for it to be exchanged. And funny enough, you see lots of drama since this law was made. People carrying big Ghana must go of money that they hoarded, which is the currency that most of the hoarded money was in. And now these people were stuck with the money. There is no enough money to make exchange for that huge amount of money they have, because government also put cap on the limit of cash each person should have. APC members are going ballistic about this, meaning that all their focus to win the election is dependent on money, which means the president might be right. Changing the currency might contribute to free and fair election. We don't know, but we shall see. Unfortunately, people are crying, people are suffering, people can't get access to the money, but maybe this suffering is for their own good. In my own review, I think this is an excellent move. I wish they did it in a better way so that people don't have to suffer so much for the money they worked so hard. There is still protest going on, and they are burning banks, blocking roads so that people cannot go into a city or go out of the city. So it's a big issue, and I hope it doesn't affect the election. This is my own opinion. I might be wrong. And then another one is, I believe also is because this will also aid in Naira digitization in future. So moving over to the Beyonce £19 million Dubai private concert. Now, what is making me talk about this topic is because they call this concert private concert. And I want to believe that as powerful as B is, she should be able to control anything that is attached to her that is called private. But despite it being high ranked as private, it's still leaked. It's all over TikTok. Who leaked it? Now the question is, do you think it is just a leak, or do you think she has a hand in leaking it? Well, in one of the videos I saw on TikTok, I saw people's hand, like, I don't know where the person that took the video clip was seated, but from that video you will see people literally covering the concert. And this is not one person, this is not two persons, these are almost everybody on that road that you can see on that video. So even if Beyonce had a hand in leaking it, what about all those people that covered it? So this is where I will come with the opinion that I don't think she has a hand to leaking it, but I think she may have lost control of this one, considering the fact that it is Dubai. Maybe she's powerful in America, but maybe not as powerful in Dubai. I also heard comment about people talking about she supports LGBT, but then she went to perform concert at Dubai. Like, seriously, what has her supporting LGBT has to do with her business? Is she gonna lose business because Dubai law does not accommodate LGBT? Because of that, she will lose a whooping £19 million. Over what? Why? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know why. So I don't know why people criticize her for this, but for me, I just think that it's business. It's business. And remember, it was supposed to be private concert. Also, the hype about the initiation that happened during the concert. I've watched all the clips, all the leaked clips from beginning to end. Darling, I did not see anything using satanic. Even people that don't even believe in God believe in satanism. I can't make this shit up, you know, because if you don't believe in God, why are you believing in satanism? Because both of them are spirits that you can see. And to crown it up, they are screaming, it's satanic, it's ritual, but thousands and thousands and thousands of them still gravitate to that music, still dance to it, still chorus to it, you still trend to it, still celebrate it. This is the reason why she keeps gravitating to that story. In general, what I would say about this is, taken from the fact that during the Grammy, Sam Smith created hype and attention wearing red, with red light, with horns, because people are gravitated to such image. It makes them go viral than doing normal thing. So why not? Because the reason for their performance is to go viral. They are artists, they are show business people, so whatever they are concerned with is whatever that will keep them trending at the topmost. So the craziest you can create, the whatever, however you can make it fly, like the news, why not? Assuming she is going to make this concert video available for people to view, how do you make it trending so that more viewers will watch it for her to make more money? Is to create a hyping news around it. And now what is the hyping news around it? Initiation on the stage. She wore red, she was lifted up. Well, yes, they might have some extra things they are doing, but because people are so consumed with always satanic, so whenever they wear red, they are doing initiation on stage. Come on, cut me that bullshit. Their business is show business, so anything that is trending, they adopt it quick so that they will also keep trending. Maybe you will say, because I have red, I am also satanic. That's why I say cut me that bullshit. Performers follow trending colors, trending acts, trending things that people gravitate to. This is my own opinion. I don't know what to think about it. Let me hear you at the comment section. Now headed to Rihanna Super Bowl performance. I have no idea why this news was everywhere. Okay, what are you people worried about? Like, is it that she got pregnant so soon? Or is it that you people are surprised that Rihanna is now enjoying motherhood? Who doesn't? I've noticed so many people, once they become pregnant of their first baby, it makes them fall in love with kids and they want to have another one immediately. Especially if you want to have all your kids at a go, then relax and start taking care of them, which is very good for her as an entertainer. So I don't know the big hype in the way she revealed the pregnancy. Otherwise, I would say it's a great performance. She really didn't show nakedness or open her belly or whatever. Like, she carried herself like a woman, did a very matured performance there, which I really love, and I am proud of her as an African woman based on that. Again, I did not see anything satanic. She was wearing red and every other person, the dancers, were wearing white. It was such a choreography that was well aligned, which is so beautiful, you know. And again, the same elevation. I know people said is the elevation, the initiation said that's why they are all in the elevation. Come on, cut that shit, cut it off, because this is just a way they can create trending for themselves to sell their art. So with this, I am now going to the UFO, which is the unidentified flying object that they kept seeing here and there in the state. The first one was at Montana, and then what about the 3 other objects? These were spotted in areas like the Alaska, Yukon, and Lake Huron. All these objects were shut down immediately because people reacted negatively about the balloon one that they left to fly around for up to 5 days before it was shut down. So this is where we have the plot twist. You are busy enjoying entertainment and nobody cares about this object. Anyway, fine. When Karen made statement, she actually said that there is no cause for alarm because there is no alien attachment or extraterrestrial body attachment concerning these objects that were shut down, that they were just nothing. Meanwhile, look at this report here. This was as far back as 2021.
As a lot of you know, the U.S. government was supposed to release everything that they knew about UFOs about 3 days ago on June 4th.
I'll put the link to this video down the description section. You see? So with this video, and then with what Karen said, which one do you believe? In all, what I will say, it doesn't matter what you believe as against what they told you, right? What matters is, what are you learning from all this? Are you just watching and enjoying entertainment? Are you keeping at alert? So you just have to watch out because you don't know what is next in your environment. This will help you to react faster, assuming if it's something that you need to maybe use your cell phone to report or whatever, just be at alert. Going forward to the train derailment. So there is train derailment on the February 3rd, February 1st, February 13th, and February 16th. All the locations were Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, Sycamore, Alabama, Louisiana, and Texas. Some of these trains either collided with cars with chemicals or stuff like that, and some of these chemicals polluted the air and some spilled into the water. The good news about this is that, according to report, government said that they had been carrying out tests on the air to make sure that the air is clear, and then they've been testing water too, and so far it's good. Meanwhile, the irony of this Ohio train incident is that last year a movie was released around November 22nd, which they called White Noise. And this movie is as if it is the revelation of what happened at Ohio train derailment. This is a clip of that movie on Netflix.
I hope it lasts forever.
So, what do you think? Is anything speaking to you about what is happening, or is it a distraction of something? Because as we are looking at the entertainment, the Grammy and the Super Bowl, UFO is flying. As we are busy looking at the UFO, train derailments were happening. So, what do you think? The basic reason why I am making this review is to wake you up to be at alert. You may not necessarily be able to do anything now, but you may actually start cultivating your mindset on how to manage your mental health, because all these things is gonna be targeting your mental health. Even if for now you're not watching the news, you don't care. What if it gets to your area all of a sudden? You will still experience that whatsoever. But now, if you start taking caution, like for example, due to the train derailment and chemicals spilled in the water, so nobody knows how far the spillage went into the soil or into the water that animals are dying, stuff like that is happening. What lesson you will learn from this, for me, is being at alert. Maybe since a lot of it is now happening around America, we don't know what's going on. So if you are living in America or wherever you are living at, you should take caution. If something like this happens, for you to know the kind of questions you have to ask. What is its effect on the air that you're breathing, in case you will need to evacuate if the air is no longer safe for you to breathe, and if there is no close place for you to run for safety, what measures are you going to take to be able to filter the air that you breathe, even if the whole air is contaminated? So I'm gonna make more research on this, and I'm gonna leave that one on my blog site. So if you go to my blog site, you'll be able to see the kind of mask that you will wear to filter the air in case there is this kind of pollution. All these things you need to know. Also, water, in case you feel that the water around your area is contaminated, how do you test the water to make sure that this water is safe for drinking? What about soil? How do you test your soil to know if the soil is still fertile to make food? Or when do you take measure to take your pets inside so that they will not contaminate anything that will kill them off? So all these things is the reason why you need to keep up to date with all these things, especially listening to reviews. This will help you to know measures you can take to protect yourself against any hazardous circumstances in case it comes around you. I pray it never comes around you. I pray everything got settled. Meanwhile, above everything, you need to keep up with your faith. I do not know what your faith is. My own faith is in God. So I keep on praying for God's protection. So whatever you believe in, if you believe that your God is the universe, your God is Allah, your God is Hindu, whatever you believe in, I believe that this is the time you need to pray hard. You need to connect with your maker. A connection with your maker will help protect you. This is my own belief. I don't know about you. So yeah, this will be it for today's review. I hope you find the information I have here useful. Please, I would love you to kick off a chat with these topics, whatever you think, and let us talk more about it at the comment section. And also, if you have any topic that you want us to look into and review about it following whatever that is happening around us right now, please leave it at the comment section. I will get the review out for you. As you always know, I love you. Thank you for watching. See you next week in my next review. Bye bye bye. One love.